Hi guys, welcome to Kenyan Baby Mama. I am your Kenyan Baby Mama, Susan Aquila. Yes, it's been a while since I've vlogged. I, for real, this whole corona situation just completely disoriented me, and it happened when I was smack in the middle of a production, which of course has stalled, and I just feel like 1 minute schools have been closed. I have to go pick my daughter from school. The next minute we have the curfew. As in, so much is happening, and it's happening so fast, and then the increasing numbers. It's just been horrible. And then I got sort of a cold cough thing. Yani mpaka you get paranoia. Remember this one of those mornings when I was coughing and I kept telling my partner, babe, my throat is dry. My throat is so dry. I remember there's even a night I woke up, I drank so much water at night because I was so convinced that my throat is so dry. And then I just kept remembering how all the first symptoms people are saying they have a sore throat. And I was like, God, not to be, I'm not ready to go. And it's not really funny because it could have been me. Sorry. Still have a bit of a cough. But the anxiety that most of us are living with as single parents is pretty, it's a lot. And I feel for parents who are not able to see their children because they live with their primary caregiver, and because of the whole COVID situation, they can't be able to pick them and drop them. They can't do, the way when we're co-parenting, we do 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there. So there's so many parents who are not able to do that, and it really makes me feel sad for them. I also really feel for parents like myself who have an only child. Lucky for me, it takes a village to raise a child, and my village is my girl and my sisters. And so my child at least is able to get company every now and then when with their mother, when she's with either my nieces or her close friends. And it's been good. And yes, we're still quarantining. It doesn't mean that we go to visit. No, 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 they stay in their house throughout. And that has helped because at some point I was getting very nervous because I could tell she was getting restless. She started asking when are we going back to school. 1 minute she was excited that they're not in school, then the next minute now she is so done with, because she's alone in the house. But the last weeks have been awesome because I've had my other baby as well, so they're keeping each other company, and I'm able to, it's also made it way easier for me because they're happy, and so I'm less stressed. And yeah, so that's what's been happening, COVID. And then I have started really enjoying cooking because I have to cook for the kids, and they are at that age where they really eat. So I've enjoyed trying different meals, and I love when they enjoy my food. Let me tell you something, I'm not a cook, I'm not a good, my partner cooks really good food. Like, I'm always looking for a way to make him cook, but I have started enjoying food, and more so because I am seeing the kids enjoying my cooking, and I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, but now there's a problem because of bumming so much. I keep saying I'm going to start working out tomorrow, and then somehow I end up waking up maybe at 1 a.m. 4 a.m. and so I go back to sleep like at 6, and then by the time I'm waking up, it's time to make breakfast. Stuff just happens, and your body just so I have not worked out since I started working from home. Yani, I'm feeling so uncomfortable, and I really want to work out. I'm watching what I eat a lot, which has helped because I know I probably, if I've added, it's not significant because I was struggling with my weight before. But I'm really watching what I eat. I don't have a problem with watching what I eat. Eating, I usually don't have a problem. But now, the way you say you're going to have a glass of wine or something at the end of the week. Now those plans are backfiring because you're in the house the whole time. Every day can be Friday. Every day can be a weekend. And that is one of the things that I know I'm not the only one who's struggling with this, like really trying to watch out, like control your intake if you take alcohol. people who take tea, I don't know if you have the same struggles. But yeah, so that has been that. And other than that, it's just the anxiety because we don't know when this will end. And in fact, I was talking to one of my clients today, and we decided to go ahead with the post production on something that we're working on. And immediately, I just started getting anxious. I just started getting sweaty. Just because you see, there are things that you can't do remotely, and that's one of those things. And I just started getting nervous. And I know it's imperative that we do it now because the situation could actually get worse. And I pray to God it doesn't. I really pray to God it doesn't. But should it, it's best that when this time we only have the curfew, that you make the most of that time and do as much as you can, because we don't know when we are going to continue working. We don't know when our clients are going to pay us. We're trying to push, so we're trying also to deliver so that our clients can meet their end of the bargain, and that way we are sort of like a step ahead somehow, because we need to have reserves since we don't know what is going to happen next. And when you look at stories, what's happening in countries like the States, the UK, what happened in China, what's currently going on in Spain and Italy, you just, it makes you realize that you're not special. Like, this thing is, it's affecting anyone, everyone, across all races, all social backgrounds. It doesn't care. It's just, so it just makes you feel even more vulnerable. And all we can do actually is just to pray and wait, and to try and also help our kids to stay calm, so that when our children are stressed, we even become more stressed. So it's also that way of trying to manage our stress in a way that will not make them more stressed, because they're also scared and they're also hearing all these things. Like, I've been keeping mine away from the news, but they know what's happening, but they don't know details like the numbers or what's going on in different countries. My daughter's father is abroad. I don't want to have to get all this information from social media or elsewhere, that it gives her so much stress, because you can imagine if we are feeling so helpless now, what about a child? So yeah, so that is what's happening with Kenyan baby mama. I pray for your safety, for your loved one's safety, and I hope to talk to you soon. A good one.